So this trek begins in Lithgow in New South Wales, which is a pretty popular spot for off-roading and camping, and there's quite a few treks that start out here. As you head out the back of the town, there is a left turn that you have to take, and that leads out into the bushland. You cross over the railway tracks and just keep following it. Eventually it will turn into gravel. Once it turns to gravel and you get up to the top of the first hill, there's a spot on the left that I like to pull over and let my tyre pressures down. It's also a good spot if someone's new to the area to enjoy the first view of the rocks that are pretty unique to the area. I normally let my tyres down here because from here on it's pretty much going to be off-road. Helps to take some of the bumps out as you're driving along. I normally run about 18 psi. So after I've let my tyres down and enjoyed the view, we head off down the road, and this main road leads to quite a few of the different treks, and if you follow it all the way it eventually gets to the glowworm tunnels. It's pretty much just follow the same road, stay on that main track, and you will see signposts for the glowworm tunnel. This main road will lead you through pine plantations and eventually to the national park. This part of the trip you could do in a regular car. You don't necessarily need a four-wheel drive. The only time I've seen it where I would say you would need a four-wheel drive is when the weather was really bad. Once you reach the Wallamai National Park, just follow the signpost to the glowworm tunnel, and it's only a short drive from here. So there's a car park when you get to the end of the road, and from here it's just a short walk to the actual glowworm tunnel. By the time we finished in the glowworm tunnel it was getting pretty late in the day, and we rushed off to find somewhere to camp for the night. And the campsite that we found was down a bit of a rough track, and it was a little bit narrow at points. I ended up damaging my roof rails. The high lift jack got caught on a tree branch and ripped the whole roof rack backwards and slid it along the roof rails, and it actually made a hole straight through it. So I had to do some running repairs in the bush, but we got it back to sort of roughly where it was supposed to be. And next morning we headed out in search of the lost city. To get to the lost city, it's a right turn off the main road on the way back on Blackfellow's Hand Trail, and then after you turn right it's an immediate left turn. I'm not sure what the name of this trail is, but it's straight after you turn down Blackfellow's Hand. When you reach the lost city, there's a pretty big area to park up the top. We were lucky when we went, it was really quiet. I think we went during the week, but often it can be pretty busy up here if you go like a Saturday or a public holiday. From what I understand, the rocks form like that because they have different layers of different types of rock, and the hard layers don't wear out and then the soft sandstone does, and it leaves these kind of weird pyramid looking rock structures. Makes it look like a lost city. That's it for this one, guys, so leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one.